We're gonna get the support we need. Can you please call in? Can we call in the number? The 99191.
I appreciate that. I think if I just can reach this one person right now.
Okay, hold on. Joseph, you got a pen? Let's get a new number.
So it's not, I don't think it's
530. 881. 1300.
Yes.
You mind?
Yes.
If I put you on camera?
No, where I don't see
The code is
Oh, no, because I'm
276.
going there.
Yeah, so it's one of those
054.
call in and then everybody from all over.
Okay, go ahead and call that number.
Yeah.
And let us call in now. Let people know that's what number they need to call in. Thank you, bye. They will do this type of stuff. All this time, we never had no problem with that number.
They know that too.
I just got it.
Gloria, call everybody and give them the number. And I'll call Ken. It's
Busy.
Oh no, they're not gonna let us out, period. The line busy. They're not gonna let us out, period.
okay. Hold on, just one moment,
Sorry about that.
cause they
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
blacking all these numbers.
I have a meeting at 12 and I had to push it back.
You are double, triple booked all the time, huh? Sorry if I'm making it worse this way.
Yeah.
Hi, hello.
Yes.
Hi, how are you? I'm Mark.
Hi, I'm Renata Murray. Nice
Nice
to
to
meet you.
Mark, how are you?
Israel.
Israel? Hi, what's your name?
Robert.
Robert.
That number
How are
is
you?
busy.
I'm from the police department.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, they blocked that
And
one.
your function?
So,
I'm the captain in charge of the Southern District, and I'm in charge of all the detective bureau.
okay.
Okay,
Wait a minute,
so-
go give us a
Gloria, you
call.
wanna, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started.
Okay.
You there right there, Mark?
Sure.
Thank you.
And what we can do is,
They're gonna get started.
okay, Joseph, call Gloria in on this line. On your phone. Renata, can you call?
What's Gloria's?
I don't have to.
Oh, Glow?
Yeah.
I got Glow.
Okay, what's the number? We'll try again. What's the number? The talk to number. Cause
Did you dial nine
we
to get
getting
up?
ready to
I
get
did
started.
9. Wait, is it 9? Wait,
What
You
is
no.
might
the
need
number
a 1
there?
as well. Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Let me dial it again
What's
because
the area code?
805.
1724.
1. Okay, so we actually start with a 9, right?
1724.
So how do we? Okay, wait.
9.
9 1.
805.
No, 724.
A different one?
Yes.
Okay, hold on now. Let me start over.
Must be somewhat different than what you
Okay,
usually do.
9 1
No, I'm normally
724.
running around the
7 2
streets fighting
4
crime.
444.
Who phone
4
ringing?
4 4
7444.
7 4 4 4.
And the code number is what, Derek?
Once it rings, hold on.
Welcome to TalkShoe.
991
Enter the call ID followed by the pound key.
99191.
191. Followed by the pound.
Enter your PIN followed by the pound key.
One
If you are not a
pound.
TalkShoe member,
One?
press 1.
One and pound.
You are now joining the call.
Okay, we're in. Okay,
We'll
could
leave
you
the door
call?
open.
Okay, let me call people and let them know. All right, quick,
Hot.
just give me a few minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
That's what we go through. Sorry to say.
All right, so I'm gonna put this down in so I can see.
Okay, thank
All
you.
right, well, thank you everybody for coming, and I really do appreciate Captain Gagan's here, Mark for the police department who's come to be a part of this meeting and hear your concerns. And so, is that on? Is
Speaker
anybody
is
on?
on, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. Is anybody on the line?
The speaker's on. No one is on yet because you have to click. See.
Okay.
No,
Well,
don't
call into the talk shoot
I
number.
was gonna say don't push anything because it's already
99191.
should be. Hello.
Call in
Yeah.
now and let me call Ken.
No one's
Bye.
on yet.
So why don't we
Should
just at
just
least get
text
started with
everybody.
on this end, and then other people from who are calling in can then just join us, because I know we all, I'm sure, have some schedules.
Yes,
and,
yes, ma'am.
So why don't you all introduce yourselves? Everyone, we go around
Go that way
introduce
first,
ourselves,
and then I'll come.
uh-huh.
Lord,
My name is Renata
Okay.
Murray, and I am the victim of
And then
organized stalking and
911.
harassment and electronic harassment. I live in Oakland.
724 number.
I'm Mark Gagan. I'm a captain of the police department. Today's Friday. I'm not wearing my uniform. I hope as a captain, I'm in charge of the
You are
patrol.
unmuted.
Oh, good. I'm in charge of patrol and the detective bureau, and I have about 100
Yes,
officers that
calling
work
now.
for me. So I have the ability to really impact problems from a high level and make sure that officers do what I say.
Me next. Hi, my name is Nicholas Delgado. I'm Vice Mayor Beckles' personal assistant.
Okay, right, and I'm Javonka Beckles.
Go that way and then come back to me later.
I'm Israel.
Hello, this is Gloria.
Okay.
Hi,
good.
Gloria. Welcome.
So you introduce yourself, Robert.
He's deaf
Oh.
and he's a
Introduce yourself. Just tell them your name. Sorry. Sorry.
Robert Brown,
Robert Brown. Okay.
hard of hearing.
Okay.
So-called legally deaf.
Okay. Thank you.
So called.
Joseph
So
Broussard
called.
hyphen Whip Jr. the second. A period Joseph Broussard Whip Jr. the second.
Nice ring.
Amy Anderson, Amy Lee Anderson.
Okay.
I'm a City of Richmond resident. I've been here ever since 1974, all my life, and I'm here.
Okay. So since this is Captain Gagan's first meeting, why don't we, Amy, why don't you sort of give us an idea of, why we're meeting and why this meeting was called.
Thank you.
And I know there's so much information, so if you can keep it to about no more than 5 minutes, you can do that, Amy? All right.
Can you spell your last name, please?
Okay.
Gagan is Gagan.
Okay. What is happening is it's a crime, a covert crime that's committed against United States citizens and abroad, but they are targeting individuals in their community and city limits. And what is happening is it's this bill, HR 2977, which refers to direct energy weaponries being used to target one's body. And this is the section I would like for you to focus on right here. And I'll read it to you
Okay.
right here. And I'm going to read it so I won't have to go on and on and on.
Okay.
And that'll make it easier.
Okay.
Okay, this is
We don't
surveillance
get no
navigation technology for basing weaponry technology that should only be used in the military, but it's being used on United States citizens, and they are using the electrical system, the electrical grid, the cell phone towers, and various types of methods that's dealing with electronic communication, and they are using that to piggyback on those electrical systems to attack one's anatomy system, because we are a solar being. So what they are doing, they are attacking the person's body, and I'm going to read what this bill stated for them not to be using the technology so you can get a clear understanding. Okay, on page 2, I'll skip down from to the last paragraph at the top. It says the weapon, the terms weapon and weapon system mean a device capable of any of the following: damaging or destroying an object, whether in outer space, in atmosphere, or on Earth, by firing one or more projectiles to collide with the object, detonating one or more explosive device in close proximity to that object, directing a source of energy, including molecular or atomic energy, subatomic particles, beams, electromagnetic radiation, plasma, or extremely low frequencies or ultra low frequency energy radiations against the object or any other acknowledged or as yet undeveloped means inflicting death or injury on or damaging or destroying a person or the biological life, bodily health, mental health, or physical and economic well-being of a person through the use of any of the means described as clause. Then I will just skim up over this. Subparagraph, through the use of land-based, sea-based, or space-based systems. That's referring to the satellites up in space. That refers to the cell phone towers, WiMAX, any wireless communication devices, including the ones under the water that submarines will be using, called sonic technology. They are not to be used on American citizens or human beings. And it goes on to say that the radiation, electromagnetic, sonic, cyclotronic, sonic, laser, or other energy directed at individual persons or targeting populations for the purpose of information, war, mood manage, or mind control of such persons or populations, or expelling chemical or biological agents in the vicinity of a person. Meaning that our brain is on frequencies. Our brain is an electrical organ. Once they use this technology on a person, they can intercept and interrupt a person's physical and psychological abilities to function at normal capacity. And we are speaking out about this COVID technology. It's happening around the United States. It's an epidemic, but it's a silent weapon that is hard to detect if you don't have a trained eye. And what Javonka has been doing with us here in these meetings, I've been dealing with her for a while, for 3 years. She helped support not having another cell phone tower, because these towers are used in an abusive way to do these things, commit these crimes against individuals. So what Javonka and I are here today, and I spoke with her. I said, I need your help because you are a city official, and it's hard for citizens who are targeted by the technology to get the help. And what has been going on, it's a $1 trillion industry. It's another form of human trafficking because they are bothering people's physical capabilities. And because it's not everybody. We have good people in the world. We are letting you know, we understand that. But rogue elements is protecting this operation. And Dennis Kucinich, see where it was going. Former congressional member Dennis Kucinich knew that this would be a threat against humanity. So what he did was he tried to get this bill passed, H.R. 2977, which refers to what the description of what I'm saying. And George W. Bush refused to pass that bill. And if they would have passed that bill, we would not be sitting here right now discussing, trying to educate people about this bill, because the doctors would have known, the psychiatry industry, and all people who deal with the first responders, the law enforcement, everybody deal with any emergency disaster or something to those elements. If this would have been the case, the doctors would have been educated about it. And for these reasons, they are not training doctors. They are declaring people mentally ill, unstable. And what our job today is to establish a non-costly task force unit to educate people about it in the medical community, law enforcement, to help support those who are targeted at the first level, because there's many degrees of getting the help. But the first level is to acknowledge it, understand it, and have a trained eye for it, so that they won't be swept under the rug and disguised as mental illness. Because when they attack your body, it's hard to explain. Just imagine that something is happening to your body and you can't see nobody. It's not a gunshot wound, but it's electromagnetic energy attacking you. You're looking for somebody, a suspect, but these suspects are sitting behind computerized technology, manipulating this technology, having different people participate to harass the target daily, and she will be discussing the stalking technique. That's Renata Murray. But that's an introduction of where we're going.
And then I'll tell you where we're headed. So this is the beginning, and then at the end, the reason for the request is we'll get to is they're trying to just create data. So in other words, when they want to be able to have the police department understand and not necessarily deem folks mentally ill just from the bat, and what they've been requesting, which is why I invited you, was, can the officers at least just take the report so that there can be at least some kind of documentation. Sure. Yeah. Okay.
So if things escalate, we have a history.
Yes.
Right.
That's
there are ways, and I'll speak on that.
Okay. Very good. So we'll hear from everybody.
Thank you.
And I'd like to thank you, Amy. That was a wonderful introduction. I'd like to further on something that Amy said. The weapons that she speaks of, we believe to be satellite-based weapons. Most probably operated by military or some sort of officials. However, because this crime is extremely organized and it is community-based for the most part, there are instances where these weapons are also put in the hands of people that are also working with this program, local people. What happens is the person is put into the program, a community notification. Let me back up some. A person can be put into the program for various reasons. More than likely, some type of whistleblower. Maybe they blew the whistle at work or somewhere in the community. Outspoken people, people who are activists who speak up for any sort of cause. They could be the children of targets. A lot of targets have military connections, some sort of military connections, maybe their family members or them themselves, or they came up against some sort of authority figure and they were put into the program. And so once they're in this program, a community notification goes out and it alerts the city officials, the police department, the fire department, the ambulance services, local businesses, that this person is under surveillance, some sort of surveillance. The surveillance is carried out 24/7 in the person's life. And the way that happens is it'd be way too obvious for, an official to always be in that person's vicinity. So people are recruited. People around the target are recruited. Their neighbors. It is very organized. It's community-based. It's followed anywhere the target goes. And so when Amy speaks about these weapons are also put into the hands of people surrounding the target, which that is a crime in itself. If these people are operating these weapons, they can be aimed towards a person. And these weapons cause great harm to a person. They have the ability to project voices into the target's head. They can manipulate their emotions and all kinds of things. It's all mind control, basically, to control the person. That's what the whole program is about. So in addition to the electronic harassment, people are also stalked, harassed, and that is what is happening to me and my family and has been happening for years. And it follows me anywhere I go. If I come to Richmond, I experience the same thing. I've experienced things like dead animals placed in front of my house. My house has been egged. I've been assaulted at the grocery store with the employees slamming carts into me, and that just happened again last week. So that is assault. And no matter where the target turns for help, there seems to be no help. We are turned around. We are, I've been told that they've never heard of this crime, and that's why we really appreciate you guys listening, because information needs to go forward, and people need to be educated that people are intelligent. We are not mentally ill, which is used to discredit the target. That is the first thing that is said, is that the person has a mental illness, which is not true. Most targets are very intelligent people who have lost everything, found themselves destitute, with no homes, their families, their cars, everything's gone, because of this whole harassment campaign. And so, the stalking portion of this is a crime. It is a crime. The problem with this entire targeted individual thing is that it is a crime that is extremely hard to prove because there is so organized. There's so many people involved, and it's not the type of stalking that a former boyfriend following, a girlfriend. You can pinpoint that person. When you have 50, 60 people following you a day, and that literally does happen, and you can be anywhere and on the freeway or something, and you have cars trying to run you off the road, and you have, all of these things happening. This is really hard to explain, and it's really hard to prove. And so we understand that it is a crime that people don't believe, but we're asking you guys
undetectable crime.
To train the eye.
It is. And so we feel that if we can put a task force together and work with the City of Richmond as a model for the other cities, because I do go to the city council meetings in Oakland, and I'm attempting to try to do the same thing there. That we can help to educate the first responders, the people who the victims would be calling for help. It's absolutely true. We just need someone to believe us and to work with us and